Hello, everybody. Let me lower that webcam or that volume for you. Give me a second here. Yes, hello, everybody. Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Oh, wait. Why is my model dead? Hang on. Give me a second here. Hang on. Why is my model dead? Hang on, give me a second here, guys. Lumi, hang on for a split second here, guys. Hang on, give me a second here. I don't know why my model's dead. Nice, let's go! That scared me, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I don't know why my model just died all of a sudden. Hang on. It's giving me the business. Just hang on tight, everybody. But let me see here. Let's see. Hey, Ronma. Hi, Lumi. Hi, Lilac. How you guys doing today? You see the model, but the model isn't working right now. And I have no idea as to why VTube Studio is not willing to cooperate. Yeah, I have no idea why it is not willing to work today. The funny thing is, like, it was working, like, not too long ago. Yeah. Also, hi, Paleo. How you doing? Yes, I know there is a new Gundam anime, and I was going to kind of go over that. Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just going to go PNG today. Because VTube Studio is just being a bitch. And I, quite frankly, don't want to stick around and deal with this thing trying to connect to a server. So what we're going to do is that we are just gonna go and use the good old tried and true PNG method. So, also, how do you guys like my new little icon here? Ain't it cute? Also, hi, Chisana, how you doing? Yeah, I do know of the Gundam anime, and oh god, that is super crunchy. Hang on. You know, actually, let's go to just chatting real quick. Let's go to just chatting, because I do want to kind of go over the new Gundam news before we actually jump into the Gunpla building, so give me a second here. Also, Phobos, thank you for giving a gifted sub to Genova. Hang on for a... Hang on, there we go. No, it's not just my PC is going off on the fritz again. It's more or less just... This is what it's like working with VTube Studio. Because sometimes it will work, sometimes it doesn't work. So we're just gonna have to just roll with it, and yeah. Also, how you doing, Phobos? Let me give you a shouty real quick. But yeah, I want to kind of go over... I kind of want to go over the Gundam anime trailer that was just announced. And I also want to go over the model kit news as well. Gonna have you in the background while I draw... Ooh, what are you drawing? Hang on, give me a second. Let me see. Do that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. It's hot. Well, yeah, especially where you're at. Yeah, no, I would imagine it would be hot. Hang on. Let me get rid of this. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Hang on, give me a second here. Nice. Well, I'm also sorry that your mom is having a sore throat, but soup sounds pretty good. Yes, that one I am aware, Paleo. So, yeah, it basically takes 100 years after the new anime, so that's really cool that we're actually getting a little bit of synergy going on with the... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, because I accidentally bumped my stupid little power whatever, my port. So let me see. How did I do this again? How the fuck did I do this again? Nice! Yeah, no, congrats on the commission work. Alright. Because I know this one is just a simple little turn it off and on again. How did I do it last time? How did I do it? How did I do this last time? Let's see here. I think it's this. Nope. Yep, so... Yeah, so my PC had to do a hard reboot because I accidentally bumped it. And now everything is completely off the fritz, so I am now stuck folding my arms. Let me see here. What did I do last time? What did I do last time around? Hang on, let me see here. Somehow I did, yeah, no, it's just for whatever reason it may be, it's just VTube Studio's just kind of a fickle little bitch. And so is this Stream Deck. Yeah, so let me see here. Why is this not wanting to work? What if I sign out? And sign back in. Let's see here, did that work? Let's see here, continue with Twitch. This is how... This is unfortunately part of the whole streaming experience. It's just, you just have to embrace the scuff. So hopefully the soup tonight will help. Yeah, no, I hope so. Let's see here. Why is it not wanting to work? So like I said, last time around I turned it on and off again. So why is it not working today? Because I kind of don't want to fold my arms all the fucking time. Let's see here. Okay, so I did that, so let's see here. What if I turn it off and then on again? Okay, yep, I guess fuck it then. Because sometimes I will find this stuff out whenever I'm not looking for it. Yeah, so sometimes... Hang on, let me see here. What if I just unplugged it and plugged it back up again? Alright, let me see here. Did that work? Nope. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure this out some other time. I guess fuck me then. So I guess we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way then. Okay, too easy. All right. So Ranma posted this in the server, but so apparently there's gonna be a new Gundam anime coming out. It's gonna be called Gundam XRX, which honestly this looks 5 times better than what we got from, like, say, Witch from Mercury and Jaquux. So it looks like Gundam is kind of getting back on track. Because this actually looks really, really good. You don't have a backup? No, I don't have a backup. No, unfortunately, I don't have a backup. So, let me see here. There we go. So we'll take a look at this real quick. So let me see your transform, fit to screen. Okay, so let's take a look at this. And then we'll take a look at the model kits, because the model kits are really cool. So this is coming out next year. Ooh. Hang on. Ah! There we go. Yeah, so this is all coming out next year. I want to know who's doing the animation for this. So from what I'm gathering is that humanity kind of has to leave Earth. You know what? Fuck it. It's still on my mind. It is actually bothering me. There we go. That was it. I knew it was just simple, like turn it on and off. There we go. Much better. Yeah, so it looks like it's kind of reminding me of the Godzilla anime trilogy where humanity left Earth and then they came back. So, yeah. So, Earth sucks anyways. He's somehow better. True, but also what it looks like is that apparently, I'm guessing like rocks are taking over. Like so from I think from what the video game was telling us was that apparently there was an experiment going on and then it went awry and it basically took over the planet. Yeah, so I was kind of hoping we would get Gundam 8, which was a Gundam manga that where Gundam had to fight kaiju. Which, granted, that sounds really cool, but this is pretty nice too, I'm not gonna lie. This actually looks really engaging. Instead of, you know, Witch from Mercury and Jiquux. So that's the look of our new Gundam. Apparently this is called the Gundam, I think it's called the Gundam RX, XRX, yeah, XARX. It kind of looks like it's by the guy who did Godzilla Singular Point. Oh, good. I'm gonna love it now. I'm actually gonna love it. I swear to God, if he talks about fucking mathematical equations and stuff, I'm gonna throw something out the window. That was my biggest drawback for Singular Point. But no, I really like this Gundam design. It's kind of returning to form a little bit. It looks like a slender down variant of the RX-78. So this is something that a lot of people are kind of like pointing out is like, what is up with the weird like kaiju arm going on? And why is this Gundam all bandaged up and wearing a cloak? Yep, so here we go. So the director is going to be Kenji Kamiyama. Original concept, Yoshiyuki Tomino. So humans versus aliens, so war crimes galore. Pretty much. Gundam design is by Eiichi Shimizu. Music is by Go Shina. Original character designs are done by Stato. Sola Animation. That's something I haven't heard of before. Granted, I might have heard of them from somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me pull that over here. So let's take a look at it real quick. What is it called? Sola Animation. So Sola Animation. Let me see. What did they do? Well, we got Sola Digital Arts. I guess maybe that's it. So we don't really have much to go off of. Okay, so we have Sola Animation from their website. So So the one thing that they have front and center is the really shitty Lord of the Rings anime. Yeah, that's not a good look. Because I know that one bombed so badly. That one bombed really badly. So, yeah, it's not a good look. But maybe, you know, I got some hope. I have some hope. Maybe this Gundam series will actually do pretty good. I don't know. Now, the other thing, we're going to go to the server here real quick. So let's go to here, because I want to go over the model kits that were just announced as well. Let's see here. Let me pull them up. Because these look really cool. These look actually like really, really, really cool. Now, it looks like we only have maybe 3 model kits. Yeah, about 3 model kits. Yeah, it's about 3 model kits. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so these model kits here were kind of leaked a little bit, but we didn't really know exactly what these were going to be because a lot of people sat there and said like, oh, maybe these are fake. We don't know. These aren't official. Well, we now know that these are official Gundams and they look pretty good. I actually kind of like it. Now, lately, they have been kicking these, or they've been kind of like knocking these Gundam kits right out of the park with the initial wave. So, I have some feelings that this is going to be a really, really good kit. I might actually pick up all of these. So this one is the I'm sorry, this is called Gundam Zero. My bad, Gundam Zero. One kit is a game bundle kit. Oh, is it? Okay. So we have the new Gundam, which is called the Gundam Zero. And again, looks really good. It looks like a slimmed down version of the RX-78. Really, really enjoy it. So let's see here. Now, the next one is this one. This one's my favorite version so far. This one right here is probably by far my favorite version of these 2 kits that I'm going to show you. So, sorry, I have a phone call. My dad's side of the family loves to call me whenever I'm streaming. I don't know why. But yeah, so here we have what it looks to be the Gundam Helix. This one's got to be my favorite. I really like the monotone color, and I really love this crisp metallic coloring here for the eyes and for whatever these are. It's color variant only. No, and I get that. And I get that, but at the same time, it's very nice. It's very, very nice. And so, here we have it in the... I'm assuming this is the Gundam Zero color scheme? Or just like the standard Gundam? Of the game kit. I got you. So, let's see here. This one is... High-grade Gundam Helix is confirmed release from Gundam Rogue Orbit. An all-new action game for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Steam Steam that steps into a new world of Gundam in addition to a regular. In addition of the regular color version for general sale, a special color version, Earth Blue, exclusive to the game bundle. Okay, so this one is the game bundle version. I kind of like it though. Although if I did have to choose though, I would choose this one. See, now this is what I want in a Gundam. I love this really, really tanky, bulky design. Like, I love this, and I must have this. It looks really good. It's making me really excited for both of these. So then we have latest. So we don't know when this is coming out yet. Like, these just dropped like, I think like what, a couple of days ago. And then we have a card for it. This one I really want to just frame. I want to figure out how to blow this up and then just frame it. So then looking at this one. Now, going back to this one, it's kind of interesting that they've already launched or are launching a high grade kit of this thing and also a Gundam Universe figure. So if you don't know about Gundam Universe are basically Gundam figures. They're Gundam action figures. I had the Strike Gundam. It was not the best in the world. It was okay. If you want something that's you don't want to put together, but yet you want a Gundam, these are right up your alley. They're pretty popular. Like, they're selling pretty well. So it's also a good introduction for, you know, kids and stuff like that. If they want to get into Gundam, they can just get the action figure and stuff like the model kit. Yeah, I did see that. Now, this one's really interesting because they're like going all guns blazing with this whole series. So this is Metal Robot. So basically what this is that it is basically a model kit with like die-cast metal parts. They're very expensive, but they're also I wouldn't say they're rare, but they are pretty expensive just because, you know, die-cast metal parts. And then we have this new line. So with this line of Gunpla, or not even Gunpla, with this new line of Gundam figures, is that this is basically what people are jokingly called Gundam Bionicle. So the whole gimmick of this is that you take it apart and you can use it for parts for, you know, other mobile suits, Gundams, and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. It's not my thing, but, you know, it's cool that it exists. So they are really just going balls out with this one. Yeah, Metal Robot will bankrupt you so bad. Flames Toys is coming out. Yeah, I did see that, but I'm going to save that for Monday. I am... Actually, no. No. Wait, hold up. Let me check something. Yeah, we'll save that for Monday. We'll save that for Monday because I'm very excited for next week. But yeah, it's really interesting that they are going completely balls out with this. So they are banking a lot on this game and this anime. And I feel like it's going to be less controversial than, say, Witch from Mercury or Jaquux. Because Witch from Mercury, it was very divisive when it first came out. Some people love the idea that we had our first female main protagonist Gundam character, Gundam pilot. And it's also like a quasi-Yuri Gundam series. Some people didn't like it. I'm in the camp that I didn't like it because I thought it was boring as fuck. And then there was Jaquux, which Jaquux was extremely controversial because it was just all over the place, right? So Jaquux was just completely balls out all over the place. It didn't know what it wanted to do, right? But here, I feel like they're getting back on track. They're synergizing. Like, I have a feeling this is actually probably going to do pretty well. Now, going back to the trailer. Real quick. Because I do want to also go over some Jurassic World news, because they came out with some figures that I'm kind of scratching my head about, but I'm kind of interested. Hopefully this new anime is at least... Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to. At least give us an anime that's at least 24 episodes long. Because I think Wish for Mercury was 12 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. Jaquux was like 12. That was way too short for what it wanted to do. I feel like if they gave it the same treatment as Wish for Mercury, it probably would not have been as bad. I mean, like, it still probably would not have been good, but at least, you know, the plot points were fleshed out. Was 2 seasons. Okay. Oh, for this new anime. I'm kind of hoping so too. I hope that, because when it comes to Gundam, a lot of the times it's grand scaled storytelling. Even like shorter series like Unicorn or Stardust, or hell, even like a lot of the OVAs, like War in the Pocket, or hell, back to the shorter series like 8th MS Team. A lot of them are either they're very grand storytelling, or they're very dense, and they're like to the point. Instead of Jaquux going completely, it doesn't even know what it wants to do. See, I saw the trailer muted on my timeline last night, though. Okay. I'm sorry that you heard it muted. But... So, let's actually take a look at this. So, one thing I kind of noticed... So, the one thing I kind of sort of noticed with this... And I don't know if it's just me... But... I want to take a look at something here real quick. Because I kind of noticed something, and again, I don't know if it's just me, but I noticed a little bit of a pattern or a theming here. So, it looks like a lot of it involves around, like, bismuth, like the bismuth crystals. Like, all of this, like, cubed, squared kind of stuff. And I noticed that with, like, the space colony. The space colony is very cubed. Did not want to deal with the narrator potentially being AI. I mean, that's fair. I would say if it's coming from like an official like channel for trailers, I would just say go for it. Yeah, so the one thing I've noticed here is that it looks like there's a lot of like cube theming, and I don't know if I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if that's just me, but that's what it looks like, because like the space colony's kind of cube. There's a lot of like, so all these like gems or crystals or whatever the fuck they are, they're very cube shaped, like bismuth. You see what I mean? Like, again, I don't, call me crazy, but I feel like there's a little bit of a theming here. It's giving fluoride eye song with the crystals. Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about? So, okay, back to this here real quick. This is kind of interesting. So this is, I'm guessing that's going to be like our mobile armor. I don't want to say it's like a big zom, but I'm guessing that's like our... I have no idea what that is, Takumi. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, going back over here. Sci-fi anime that crystals reminded me. Oh, okay, I get it. So we have our mobile armor, but then we also have... So here we have what I'm assuming these are going to be like our, kind of like our gyms. Definitely Xeon vibes. Yeah, it kind of gives me Xeon vibes. So these, I'm going to assume these are going to be like our gyms. Which also look kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. I want to see like an actual full body of it. And then there was like a blink and you'll miss it kind of mobile suit. Okay, so there's our Zaku. The Zaku looks really cool. It's about a songstress AI lady who loops through time while... Oh, okay. I mean, that sounds interesting, but okay. So here we have our Zaku, and this looks really good. Again, like with the I'm assuming it's the gym, but I want to see a full body shot of this. It's kind of giving me Stormtrooper vibes. It's really giving me Stormtrooper vibes, and I'm guessing it's probably just because of how the helmet looks and how, you know, it's white and how this whole setup looks. But yeah, it's kind of giving me Stormtrooper vibes. I'm loving this bigger, beefier, squared off version of the Zaku machine gun. Okay, honestly, this guy kind of gives me Zex Marquis vibes. He kind of reminds me a lot of Zex Marquis in his design. So let me go here real quick. And there was another one. She kind of reminds me of I get it, Takumi. Let's kind of move on a little bit. But so she kind of reminds me of oh, what is her name? She's the she's one of the commanders from Gundam Seed. I forgot what her name was. But she reminds me of if Zex, yeah, kind of, yeah, if he was like the child of Zex and Char. But she reminds me of who? Oh god, what is her name from Gundam Seed? She's like one of the commanders. Hang on, let me see here. Gundam Seed commanders. What is her name? What is her name? I think it's her. Ramius, that's her name, Ramius. Maru, yeah, Maru Ramius. Yeah, she kind of looks like, also, hi Tabby, how you doing? Yeah, Maru Ramius, yeah. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of like an older version of Maru. So, I'm going to assume, so I'm going to take a wild guess at just a complete shot in the dark. Right? Just a complete and utter shot in the dark. And say, this is our Char. He's going to be our Char clone for the series. We're doing good. Right now, we're just talking about the new Gundam series that just dropped. Yeah, that is definitely going to be our Char clone. That is definitely going to be our Char clone. So they're kind of carrying over Jaquux with the Red Gundam. Yeah, this is looking really good. Let's see here. Her last name Ramius is a reference to the novel Hunt for the Red October. Oh my god, I didn't catch that. Also, hi Galaxy, how you doing? Welcome in. That's kind of like really sick. I want this as a kit. I really do want that as a kit. Okay, so moving, because there's a lot of toy news that are going on right now, and I could go over a lot of them, but I just want to focus on the Gundam. And this. So, Mattel decided that they were going to drop some new Jurassic Park stuff. So, this is part of their, nice, what kind of smoothie? So, this is part of their Reimagined line, which is kind of like a retroactive styled figure line, where they have the Feel Real skin and a lot of callbacks to the 90s toy lines. Now, this one is totally original, because in the 90s, the Kenner line never really had a T-Rex like this. Trader Gundam? I could see that being a Trader Gundam. So, they never had a T-Rex like this, and it looks interesting. I wouldn't mind picking this one up. It looks really kind of cool. So, this is the Legacy Reimagined Tour Takeover T-Rex. So, this is a T-Rex that is in the style of the Jeeps. Strawberry banana, and sadly my dad made it and he uses milk. Oh, do you not like milk? My stomach. Oh, you're lactose intolerant. Gotcha. I'm sorry. So, now, this one's interesting. So, this one kind of caught my eye a little bit. So, this one is part... So, this is a new subline of the Hammond collection. And so, this one... And this one was kind of like... kind of kicked off with the new San Diego Comic-Con... kind of like the new San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Hammond Collection JP3 Raptor, which was a huge disappointment for a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It was a big disappointment. Now, I'm guessing it was a kickoff for this line. So this is a potentially reissues of certain Hammond Collection figures, but done up in a comic book style. And so this is called the Hammond Collection Sketchbook Stories. The first one here is the Baryonyx. So we have, I'm wondering if this is going to be like a remold. Oh, we'll get to that. So I'm wondering if this is going to be like either a whole new sculpt or a remold or a retool. So we have the collar here from Dominion and also the prosthetic arm from Dominion. From when the crew were at Malta. And there was a cage match between a Baryonyx and what was it? I think it was like a young Carnotaurus. So I'm wondering if this one's going to be like a retool or a whole new figure, because this also would. I mean, like, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of the sketchbook art style, I do like the idea that they are finally deciding to find a workaround with re-releasing Hammond Collection figures, because if you guys know anything about collecting this entire line, is that they do one and done releases. So they'll release a figure and then, like, once it's done, they don't reissue it. And because of that, the aftermarket prices for them skyrockets. And on top of that, with like horrible distribution, some dinosaur figures are impossible to find, and a lot of them end up being like $500 or more on the aftermarket. Like, say, the Ankylosaur. Like, the JP3 Ankylosaur is, like, almost, like, $400 or $500. And they never bother to re-release it. And same thing goes for things like the Irritator. The Irritator was notoriously hard to find. And now it's going up to, like, almost $1,000. It's going up to, like, $1,000 fucking dollars for just, like, a boxed Irritator. So hopefully this will give us a chance to actually, like, you know, have another chance at buying figures that we missed out on. Hi, Scorpio, how you doing? Now, this one's interesting. So, this one is part of... so, this is, I guess, like, the main line of the Hammond Collection. So, this one is the... Also, Scorpio, thank you for redeeming your first. Thank you. So, this one here is called the Hammond Collection Small Dino Assortment. Nice, I'm glad you're doing pretty good. So, this one comes with... I forgot the black guy. I know he's, like, one of the Raptor trainers. I know that one. I just forgot his name. So, this one comes with a Monolophosaurus, and I'm not sure what species this is. I can't remember what it's called, but... So, we have this one as well. So, this is interesting. This is a very interesting, and I kind of want to pick it up. I kind of do. If I can find it. I mainly just want it for these dinosaurs. I really don't care about this. But it's nice that they're kind of, like, exploring some possibilities with the Hammond Collection. Now, here we have the kind of like close-up shot and this weird, awkward photo. I swear, like, I don't know who Mattel talks to for these kind of people. But they need to get some better PR people because, like, man, these people are kind of awkward. No, it's not the Pyroraptor. It's not the Pyroraptor. Now, I'm wondering if this is a newer mold. It looks like a newer mold. I could be wrong, but it looks like it. Or at least it's retooled to where you can pop off the arm. Now, someone else pointed this out, is that, so we have all of the previously releases and upcoming releases for the Hammond Collection. Now, the one thing that someone pointed out, and I don't know if it was in this one, was this little guy. So, this one right here is the Agnoranathus. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Yeah, so this one here is the Agnoranathus, which is a very, very small pterosaur. And it's kind of like a pterosaur's equivalent. Yeah, Agnoranathus. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, Agnoranathus. It's kind of like a pterosaur equivalent to like a nightjar, which are like, or I think they're also just known as, which are just kind of like a pterosaur equivalent of like a frogmouth bird. It's kind of what they are. They're little freaky little shits, and they're very small. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do with this. If this is going to be a Hammond Collection release, they're more than likely gonna release it in like, I don't know, a maybe like a 2-pack or a 3-pack. They're gonna have to come with multiple, because I can't imagine them selling one Agnoranathus and, you know, charging somebody like $20 for them. Which, honestly, I kind of want them to sell more pterosaurs. Because the only other pterosaur in the Hammond Collection that we have right now is the Geosternbergia. And that one is so far out of print that on the aftermarket, it's like, I think close to $200, $300. It's insane. And to be honest, it's not worth it. Because all it is that it's a scaled down version of the Amber Collection Pteranodon with a different head. I know this because I had the Amber Collection Pteranodon back in the day, and it broke. The wing membrane just shredded. Yeah, I don't know what they were going with that one, but no, that's all I wanted to show you guys in terms of this, because I am pretty stoked for these new Hammond Collection releases. I just hope whoever they get to do the I really hope whoever they get to do the videos for these upcoming releases, I really hope they don't do ASMR again. I really hope they don't do ASMR again, because boy, that was awkward. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, for the releases for the Indominus, the Hypsilophodon, and then the Dilophosaurus here in the picture, they decided that they wanted to do ASMR. And it was really bad ASMR. For reasons. And it wasn't so it wasn't so much as... Also, Scorpio, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Like, it wasn't so much as it was entertaining or relaxing, like, you know, ASMR is supposed to do. It came off more as... It was really cringy. And it came off of people who didn't know exactly what they were doing.
Incoming!
Also, emoji, welcome in, Raiders, welcome in. How's it going, everyone? I'm Grarl Brown. I'm a T-Rex VTuber. Hang on, let me slip into something here real quick. Hang on, give me a second here. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome in. My name is Grarl Brown. I'm a T-Rex VTuber. I am a variety streamer, and I do a myriad of things from just chatting and to model kit building streams, which is what we're about to jump into right now. Right now, hello, weird looking fish. Wait, what? Hold up, what? I'm a T-Rex, not a fish, but okay. He calls me a fish, it's fine. Oh, okay. Hang on, let me give you a shouty real quick. What'd you do for your stream today? Right, give me a second here. Hang on, let me give you a shout out. Yeah, what'd you do for your stream today? played. Wait, what's muck? I've never heard of muck before. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Yeah, what's what is muck? I'm pretty curious about this. Is it like a collab, like one of those collab slop games, or what is it exactly? Think the Forest, but free and with the art style of tabs. Let me see here. Let me do muck game. Oh, okay. Oh, that is weird. Okay, that's a little weird, but you know that works. That looks kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But yes, if you do need to raid and dash, I completely and totally understand. I'm gonna take a quick little break. Right, I'm gonna take a quick. It's a personal favorite. I suggested it. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. But yeah, get comfy because we're about to go jump into model kit building. I'm gonna take a quick little break to stretch my legs and answer this phone call real quick. So I will be right back, everybody. And I'm also gonna get everything set up for model kit building. So hang tight, everybody. Okay. Alright there, guys. So, let's turn on that webcam. And, alright, there we go. Okay, so, and also forgot this real quick. Give me a second here. There we go. Much better. Okay. Oh, hold on. Why is my webcam not? There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So, last time we were building this, we were on... let's see here. We were on the legs. So, I think I already went ahead... Yeah, so I went ahead and I believe the last time we were here, we were trying to build the feet, which I already did. So I've already went ahead and pre-made the feet, and we were trying to build... Ooh. We were trying to build the legs, right? So, go ahead and do that. Get everything all set up. For those who are on YouTube, I suggest you migrate over to the Twitch because I'm about to hit end because I want to play... I'm going to be honest, I just want to play Spotify, and if I play Spotify while I'm streaming on YouTube, they will hit me so fucking hard with copyright strikes.